Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today we're going to be seeing exactly how much money we can make in the new Commander mode, the new version of the Commander mode, where it's player versus environment, PvE. You are not playing against real players, and you can play this by yourself as many times as you want. They have it set now so that you get a certain amount of credits per game you play. Each vehicle gets a certain amount of credits. Now, I don't know if this means if you only equip 5 tanks or 6 tanks, if you're going to get as much or if you're going to get less, so on and so forth. But as far as I can tell, every time you play at tier 10 and you use all 9 tanks, you're going to get 362 or 362. Yeah, I think it was 362,000 credits. You're going to earn 362,000 credits. Now, when you play a vehicle, you do have to pay for repairs when it takes damage. You do have to pay for your supplies if you use a med kit, if you use food, if you use fire extinguisher, and you do have to pay for ammunition. So the best way to play is, well, to make maximum amount of money per singular game, the best way to play is conservatively. Play tanks which are not going to take damage, and play tanks that aren't too expensive to use, aren't too expensive to shoot with. And that is why I've chosen the E100 in this game. The E100 is going to be kind of my main tank until I switch from it. And that's because it can take a beating before it starts losing money based on damage it's received. So I have switched over. I'm using the E100 because it's like 1,200 credits per shot, 750. And the all these object 100 millimeters, the Russians, they're like 1,100 for 320. So I'm spending 100 more for more than twice the damage with the E100. So that is why I've chosen the E100. Plus it has a lot of health and it has armor that can bounce. So that's why I've decided to choose it. So this first game you're going to see, I'm going to be playing incredibly conservatively, just to see how much you can make if you don't lose much health at all. How much can you make? And so that's what we're going to be doing here. In the second game, I'm going to be playing as quickly as I can. Same lineup, except I'm going to swap the E100 for an E50M just so that it can keep up. And I'm going to be playing as quickly as I can. So this first one is how much money can you potentially make per game. And then the second one is how much money can you make quickly. So how much can you make in an hour. And the second game is, I think, going to be a 3-minute 40-second game or a 3-minute 20-second game. I can't remember which one it was. And we're going to still make a significant amount of money. So it's pretty dang cool. And yeah, so that's just how it is. Hello there, Patton. We're in the U100. We're gonna bounce a few shells, and now we can talk a little bit while we play in the background just a little bit. So there's something important you need to know. If you have a Valor, which I know a lot of you do, its premium shells, go check right now. Go check right now. Have switched back to gold currency. So be careful when playing your Valor. You will be using gold to pay for your gold rounds unless you switch. I think somebody else said the Atomic switched as well. And so you just go through your garage, guys, and make sure all your premium rounds are switched to silver. And if you've been shooting gold, then get in contact with Wargaming. Contact them and be like, hey, listen, my I've been shooting premium rounds, and I've been spending gold for it. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, you see that miss there? I'm trying to get used to the new. Maybe it's me, but I feel like my shells respond quicker when I fire them now. Like they're instant. Like I fire and they shoot immediately now. Maybe I'm wrong, but because of that, I've been overleading and underleading at the same time. It's kind of funny. I've been, because I'm used to the old way where, there's like a quarter-second delay when you pull the trigger, and so I lead a little bit more, and then my shells would fly in front of them, and so now I'm trying to get used to the fact that the shells seem to shoot more instant. So now I've been aiming right at targets just to see, okay, will my shell hit? And that's what was there on the Leopard 1. This is a great place where you can test this out as well, is here in the Commander mode. Is you can go around and see, okay, how quickly is my shell going to be traveling if I just snap this shot off. If I aim right at him, how quickly is it going to get there? That's another way. That's a fantastic way to. This is a fantastic place to test these things out. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't have 9 tier 10s. You can do this with tier 9, but you're not going to make as much. You're going to make 100,000 less. You can do it with tier 8, and when I was playing tier 8, I was only making like 90,000 a game. So. You're probably better off just going to the public matches with your tier 8s. Especially since you probably have premium tanks now at tier 8. I think everybody does. Who doesn't at this point? Because they've been giving them away like people in white vans with candy. So keep that in mind. It's pretty cool. And we're gonna kill that guy. Boom, dead. And then we're gonna go back to this guy because I wanted him out because he was shooting my guys. And I decided the less people that are being shot, the better. Because like I said, every time you get shot, you do lose money in this game because you are paying full repairs. You're paying full ammunition. And I technically, like I said, shouldn't be playing the Russian mediums because they are very expensive to run. When they take damage, they're very expensive to repair. And their shells are very expensive to shoot. So, you know, perhaps I should have chosen an M60 or a T95 E6. But I decided I wanted to use tanks. A lot of people probably have. Oh wait, everybody probably has a T95 E6 at this point in the game, don't they? Well, yeah, probably, in fact. But anyway, so this game right now has actually been only 3.5 minutes. It's been a fast one so far. And I decided to auto-lock out. Again, that was to test to see if my shell was going to be instant. But this one I'm going to aim, but it doesn't matter because he kind of dies there. But yeah, that was less than 4 minutes. That game there was less than 4 minutes. And how much did we make? We made 225,000 credits. And if we did not have a premium account, we still would have made 206,000 credits. 206,000 credits in less than 4 minutes. That's insane. This next one we go as quickly as we can. We didn't get the best map for, you know, a fast game, but we still get this one done. I just checked in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Plus you have loading times, you have the garage time, you have the post game results and all that stuff. So you can probably get one game done every 5 minutes if you play aggressively like this. One game every 5 minutes. That means you can get 12 games done in 1 hour. 12 games. And depending on how much money we make here, we will of course do that times 12. And that's how much money you could potentially make in an hour. And again, I mean, everybody has different skill sets. Everybody's going to be losing more health here, more health there. Maybe they'll be doing more damage, losing less health, shooting less rounds. Maybe they'll have a better setup than I have, which wouldn't be surprising. Maybe you aren't going to shoot into the upper plate of a chieftain. You know, all these things and more. Like it's perfectly reasonable for this to happen. But anyway, anything can happen is what I'm trying to say. The Valor, we switched from the Valor, and as you can see our Valor, he did put a shell into the chieftain, which is nice. But nobody's gonna actually shoot this guy until he shoots again. I'm not sure why. And now they all shoot him. They're slow. Bots are a little bit slow on the uptake, but like I said, we're just sending them in. We're sending in the bots. We're gonna get this done as quickly as we can. We're gonna switch to the 1-2-1, and we're gonna shoot once with it and give up. We're gonna shoot once and give up, and you'll see why. This clone guy just can't aim. The clone guy can't aim. He's gonna blame the update. He's gonna blame still getting used to that response time. See that one again? I thought it was well, but then I shot behind him, so I was like, yeah, I thought I aimed that one pretty well, even without the update. But I guess not. And then we're gonna switch to the 430. 430 is kind of just my go-to tank. I should have shot the T62A probably, but I realized my team should finish off, and they do. And I'm gonna go straight after this guy. Clean shot after shot into him, get him out of the game. And watching this again, I realized, you know what? I probably should have shot the 140 because the 140 has the better DPM and also had about the same health at that point. So maybe I should have shot him, but it doesn't matter. This guy's gonna die after he puts a shell into me. He's gonna kill my gunner. And because of that, I've decided I don't want to be this anymore. I'm not fixing my gunner. I'll be the E50M. No, just kidding. I don't want to be the E50M. I'm going to deploy them here, and then I'll be the 140 now. There we go. But look, we're 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. So this could have potentially been a 2.5 minute game if the other tanks on their team were brawling with us. But they're not. They're stuck down in the Sand River. And I've kind of figured that out. So I'm going to cap the base now just to make sure they're there. Or in case they're there, I want to get this game done with, because that was the whole point, was to get this game as quickly done as quickly as possible. But yeah, this could have been under a 3 minute game if all the bad guys were here. If they were. Which would have been insane. So maybe potentially you could get, you know, 4 games done. Imagine getting 15 or 16 games an hour. But that's in a perfect world. But we're just gonna say you can get 12 done an hour. 12 done every hour. That's the that's what we're assuming here, is 3 minutes 20 seconds plus queue time. No, there is no queue time, so it's just loading time. That's all you have to wait for, is loading time, and it loads pretty fast. So yeah, I think you can get 12 games an hour, and then you'll have, every once in a while you have that fast game with the entire enemy is there, which is insane. And he is dead. Fantastic. We only lost 40% of our health through that game, but how much are we going to make? I already know how much we're going to make. We're going to make 179,000 credits. in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Let your brains wrap around that for a moment. That means if you make 175,000 credits every game, which is very easy to do, in 1 hour, you will make 2.1 million credits. 2.1 million. And if you are running a standard account, you will still make 1.7 million. 1.7 to 1.8 million credits. In 2 hours for a free-to-play player is what you can make right now in the commander mode, guys. In an hour. That blows standard battles away. Normal in standard battles, if I turn on my boosters and I had decent games, I could make about a million an hour, depending how long the games were. If the games were shorter, I could make even more than that. I could make maybe 1.2, 1.3 million credits in an hour. This is going to be very consistent. You can consistently make 2 million an hour. Consistently. And you don't have to put up with teammates. So go check out Commander Mode. And also make sure you go check out your premium rounds. Make sure you're paying for them with silver because they did swap. So some of them did anyway. So go take a look at that when you have the chance. And also, while you're looking at things, go look at SpaceBANDIT. I'll leave a link for him in the description below. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I hope you learned something. I hope this helps you with your grind, especially if you're free to play. You're going to be getting some good stuff. Free stuff. Free money. This is just free money. So go check it out before they nerf it. Maybe they won't ever nerf it. Who knows? But yeah, you can make some serious cash here. You can make good XP in the war stories for grinding, and then you can come over here for cash. Boom. You never have to play a random battle ever again. And you can rank up the tiers. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.